Hello besties, welcome back. Today I will show you how to test if your baking powder is still active, and I will show you two method or two process to know if your baking powder is still active. Have you ever baked a cake, or maybe just have you ever baked anything and that thing came out flat or dense, especially our cakes? It might not even be from your recipe. It could be that your baking powder is not active again. It could be that your baking powder has expired. Sometimes we go to cake vendors, or we go to where they are selling baking materials, we might buy an expired baking powder, and you come back, you use it, you notice that it is not functioning or it is not active. So in the case of today, this particular baking powder you are seeing here, my neighbor gave it to me. Actually, my neighbor, she said that she's a baker actually, but since she came over here, she has been studying, she's going to school, and she doesn't have any need for this particular baking powder, and it's remaining almost half. So I told her thank you. So she just wanted to give it out to me, so I took the baking powder. I told her thank you. So but before I use this baking powder for anything, I will need to check if it is still active, because the expiration date is no longer on the container. I checked the under, and as you can see, the container is already getting rust. So we have two methods. So let's do this first method, and then I'll also show you the second method. So pour in water into 1/4 cup of measuring cup, and then bring half teaspoon of baking powder and pour it into the water. So as you can see, if this baking powder is active, it will bubble up, but some of the baking powder has not yet touched the water, or most of the baking powder has not yet touched the water. So just use your spoon to mix in the baking powder inside the water, and as you can see, it is fizzing, it is bubbling. Can you see? The bubbles are coming up. That means this baking powder is actually very active. So this is how to test if your baking powder is active. Then for the second method, get half cup. Inside the half cup, pour in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Then get your water and pour in water into that half cup. Do you understand? Just pour in water into this half cup. Now let's see what happens here. Besties, if you find this helpful, please give this video a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more baking tips, and let me know in the comment section if you have ever used expired baking powder. And I have so many more tutorials to come. So thank you so much for watching. Our baking powder is actually active. Bye.